Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to make a winter card, and for that I am using Simon Says Stamps Snowflake Season stamp set. So now let's begin our card. I take a white cardstock measure 5.25 by 4.25, and for stamping I take out my Misti, and I will stamp all the snowflakes included in the stamp set all over the white cardstock. Actually, you can say that I am going to make my own background. I will place all the snowflakes of different sizes all over the panel. After placing all the snowflakes, I will close the Misti door and lift up all the stamps. Placing my cardstock back in the position, I am using Distress Embossing Ink to stamp all the snowflakes on the panel. I will stamp it twice just to make sure that it is stamped good. I'm using Simon Says Stamps Fine Detail White Embossing Powder and sprinkle it all over my cardstock. Tap off the excessive embossing powder, and I will sprinkle it again just to make sure that every stamp is covered properly with the embossing powder. Off camera, I will hit it with my heat gun to melt the embossing powder. I will place my cardstock again in the Misti, clean my stamps and place the stamps all over the background again to completely cover my cardstock. And I will do the same process. Just filling up rest of the empty space on the cardstock. Making sure that the cardstock in the same position, and I will stamp it twice again just to make sure. Giving it a good press so that I won't miss any spot. Sprinkle the embossing powder on all of these stamped images, just making sure that every image is completely covered. Tap off the excessive embossing powder and will hit it with my heat gun off camera again. As I am making winter card with snowflakes, so I thought to use traditional blue colors. First, I will use Broken China Distress Oxide ink, and I will ink blend my whole panel with it first. As I will ink blend, the embossing images will pop up. See how clearly they are looking now. Basically, the embossing powder is resisting the ink. After ink blending the whole panel with Broken China, I am using Salty Ocean, and I am keeping Salty Ocean just on the outside of my panel, not going all the way in and covering the Broken China. And after that, I am using Faded Jeans Distress ink and just lightly covering the four sides, not completely going inside of the panel. Using paper towel to buff off all the excessive ink on the embossing powder. Now I will stamp the largest snowflake included in the stamp set, and for that I am using my Misti. I will stamp the snowflake on a white cardstock using Faded Jeans Distress ink. Actually, I stamped it twice. One was heat embossed and ink blend the same way, but I wasn't satisfied with the look, so here I am stamping it with the fitted jeans, and I will try out the um, snowflakes on the panel. Which one I like the most, I will use it. After stamping the snowflake, I fussy cut it with my scissors, and now I am using my bone folder to straighten up the curved edges because of the fussy cutting. Here I will place both snowflakes and see which one I like. Let me know in the comment which one do you like, the heat embossed one or with the faded jeans, in the comment below. I will trim down my front panel to 5¼ by 4 so that there would be a nice white border of my card base. I will pop up my large snowflake on the front of my panel using scrapbook.com double-sided foam tape. As my card base, I am using white cardstock, and it would be a USA A2 size, which is measure 5½ by 4¼ and I will burnish my score line with my bone folder. To attach the front of the panel to my card base, I will use Simon Says Stamp's Craft Tacky glue. As I use liquid glue, I will put my Misti to give it some dry time. I will remove the backers of the foam tape and place the snowflake on the front of the panel. I will place it in the center. As you all know, I like to do inside of my cards too. So I am using one greeting from the same stamp set, which is Winter Greetings. And I will stamp it inside of my card. Sorry about the lights here. I have no idea what was wrong with my camera. Here I put the sentiment on the front of the panel, but I don't like the look, so I put it inside. I will put the card in the Misti and place the sentiment in the center of the card. Lift it with the Misti door, and I will use broken china to stamp the sentiment inside. Time to put some sparkle on the card. I am going to use some gemstones. These are from my stash, and to adhere them I am using Simon Says Stamp's Craft Tacky glue, and I will put one gemstone in each of the snowflake center. The color of this gemstone is silverish grayish, and I really loved it. It is so settled and it's not popping too much or taking away anything from the panel, but giving it a nice shine. So here is the completed card for today. Hope you guys like it. Please give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe my channel if you don't already have. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming video from me. Do share it. Thank you for sticking by. See you soon. Bye bye.